Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, on Fight Guys yesterday, we did an interview with Sam Watson. It's a group of guys in boxing media. We decided to bring our superpowers together and create like this think tank and this fun type of environment where we ask boxers about everything. You know what I mean? Inside the ring, outside the ring, their thoughts on politics, sports, etc., etc., etc. So anyways, Sam Watson gave us Terrence Crawford's next fight on December 10th. It's going to be John Molina. And which is funny because John Molina was actually slated. And this is just a recent development. And the cat's out the bag now because he said it in open air. But they actually wanted John Molina to fight Shawn Porter next, or somebody like a John Molina, like a the other kid too, like Bam Bam Rios, or the other guy out of Riverside that lost to Andre Berto out there. I can't think of. He was a good fighter, but he had a couple bad losses. I can't think of his name, and I beat him in poker. He was a great guy. We had so much fun together. Oh man. Anyway, it'll come to me throughout the video. So December 10th, John Molina and Terrence Crawford. So that's the skinny on it, man. It's obviously, who wouldn't have Terrence Crawford winning that fight? They say John Molina's back. I actually grew an affinity for John Molina. We interviewed him for about an hour. I was in the interview maybe 10 minutes because I had my son and I didn't have no one to watch him, so I took him with me to the interview, and John Molina fought through that like a champ. Pun intended, right? My son was loud, moving around. There's so many colors, so many things to do in the boxing because he's fighting in the state-of-the-art boxing gym. And so many things for my son to punch, run around, medicine balls, the colors. So he wanted to do everything, and I had to run around with him. So, but John Molina was a fun interview. He's going to be a hell of a commentator because he makes fun of himself. When you're the biggest joke, not in a negative way, but when you can make fun of yourself, there's nothing that's off limits to you. You know, like he was very candid about Floyd Mayweather. I suggest you go back and watch those interviews. Al Heyman, who he is as a fighter, how he didn't show up against Adrian Broner. He made fun claiming he had a big nose or something like that, or whatever the case may be. But I actually enjoyed him. So John Molina is definitely one of my top 10 interviewees that I've ever had. And I was only in the interview maybe 10 to 15% of the time. So that's it. Barbershop Conversation. Terrence Crawford, John Molina, December 10th. He was supposed to fight at Shawn Porter or something like that, but that's not going to happen. So I can't think of the kid's name. He broke his hand. He lost to Andre Berto when Shawn Porter fought Bonnier as a last-minute jump-in. So I can't think of the kid's name right now, but he was supposed to be a big, and actually he was pretty good. Henry Ramirez trained him too. I can't think of the kid's name, but anyways, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So expect they gotta dig in the crates a little bit for Shawn Porter, but we'll see. Barbershop Conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Barbershop Conversation. Sorry, I just came to my head. Josecito Lopez was the kid I was talking about. So they were trying to get him a fight. But anyways, Barbershop Conversations as it relates to Shawn Porter's next opponent, John Molina. But that may be out the question now. So I'll talk to you guys soon.
You already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.